Hello everybody there in YouTube land, this is Diablo D Drago with part 1 of a new What If. This What If is, what if Deku was a stand user? Be known to you right now, before I get started, let me make a few announcements. What if Asta ate a devil fruit? I will try to do that video within the next 2 weeks or so, because so far not very many people have voted on the poll, so yeah, I'll try to film that what if soon as I can, as soon as I can get at least a third or a couple more people on that poll. Anyway, let's get started with the what if. We begin in the universe of JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Right after the fight with Dio, somehow, for some reason, a dark portal opens up. It starts sucking everything in sight in. Jotaro Kujo's grandfather, Joseph Joestar, starts getting sucked in. Jotaro, who uses Star Platinum, his stand, to save his grandfather, but is sucked in himself. And then, right after he's sucked in, the portal closes, and little known to him, he is stuck in the universe of My Hero Academia. Years later, Izuku Midoriya is coming home from school. He's attacked by the sludge villain. But instead of being saved by All Might, he is saved by Jotaro Kujo. While he was stuck there, he took years in order to become a hero himself, because he had nothing better to do. Anyway, he saves Izuku and uses his stand to catch him after using a 5-second aura to blow the sludge villain away. Anyway, he notices after the stand is touching him that a little electrical-like aura is surrounding Izuku. And the next thing he notices is that, for some reason, there is a star-shaped birthmark at the back of Izuku's neck near where it meets the shoulder, like all Joestars. Jotaro sees this and wonders, how is there another Joestar here? I thought there were no Joestars in this world. He dismisses this quickly, but he dismisses this until later because he needs to get the kid to the hospital in order to gather information and check if he's alright. In this AU, over the years, Jotaro has matured a bit and become more caring after becoming a hero. Unfortunately for him, right now, the sludge villain has escaped because Jotaro has been delayed stopped because of Izuku. When Izuku wakes up in the hospital, he notices that the almighty hero, known as the Star Platinum hero, JoJo, yeah, that's the name I'm giving him because I can't think of anything else on the fly. Anyway, he noticed, and then, before he can say anything else, JoJo then asks, where are your ancestors from? What is your lineage? Has anyone in her family ever had psychic abilities? Izuku hears these questions and starts thinking. He tells him that all he knows is that all of his ancestors were born and raised in Japan. The only person that he knows about in his family with anything remotely close to a psychic-like ability is his mother, who can make small objects float to her. Not very strong. And then JoJo decides to point out, young man, you have a star-shaped birthmark on the back of your shoulder. Izuku goes into the bathroom to see it in the mirror, and he freaks out. He freaks out because he's never seen this before. It's as if he never noticed before. JoJo then tells him, I have the same exact birthmark in the exact same place. Little do you know, boy, is that we are somehow related through lineage. And you may have a similar power to mine. It will become dangerous if you do not train it. So, whether you like it or not, I'm going to train you. I'm going to put you through hellish mental and physical training in order for you to control your power. Then Izuku asks a simple question. If I train my power, can I become a hero? Jotaro is confused, but he simply answers, It took me years to master my own ability, but with proper training, you too can follow your dreams and ambitions to become a hero. Izuku then accepts the offer of all the training. Jojo sends the boy home because he needs to look for the sludge villain that he accidentally let escape. Then an explosion happens. Jojo and Izuku Midoriya start running towards it, but Izuku somehow gets there first. Anyway, Izuku notices that is the villain that attacked him. He somehow let the villain escape because he distracted the hero Jojo. Then, he notices that there's someone trapped inside the villain. It's Bakugo. He has no idea what's going on. He has no clue of what happened. All Izuku knows is that he feels it's all his fault. Before he even realizes it, he charges in, just like in the anime. The only difference is, as he is running, he feels a green aura and a little silhouette of a warrior spirit is floating above him from his aura. And then it disperses and reassembles itself around Izuku. It is making Izuku stronger and faster. Izuku has no idea what's going on, but all he knows is that he needs to save his frenemy Bakugo. He punches. He throws out one mighty punch. But in the eyes of the public, it is one mighty punch. But in his eyes, he threw 100 normal Izuku blows with one arm. He catches Bakugo. The sludge villain reassembles itself very fast and attacks. Izuku dodges, but his legs are so strong that he actually slammed himself and Bakugo into the building across the street. And then All Might comes in and defeats the sludge villain just like he did in the anime. Izuku is on his way home because he has a long time of hellish training in the future. Until then. And then All Might comes in yelling, "Ha ha ha ha, I am here!" And he says, "Young man, you risked your life to save someone in need. I applaud you for that. If I want you to become my successor." Izuku's freaked out for one. All Might is there talking to him, the number one hero. And then he is confused all the heck because, successor? What are you talking about, man? And then he explains one for all, how it can be passed from one generation to another. Izuku says yes, but he actually already has training with the hero Jojo. And All Might actually knows Jojo. Jojo, when he first became a hero in the hero business, became a sidekick at All Might's agency and branched out near 6 months later. They know each other well enough that they can call on each other when they need it. Jojo was actually there when All Might was attacked by All for One, so he knows the whole story of All Might's injury. Anyway, All Might goes, "Oh, I know Jojo. I'm sure he won't mind if we both train you." And then Izuku tells him, he said he was going to put me some hellish mental and physical training to prepare me for the road ahead. And All Might said, "Oh no. But I will advise you to do what you can to not push your body too far. I can help you out with Jojo's training because Jojo put himself through hell. If you actually looked at him, he is covered head to toe in scars on his body because of how he trained his body in order to master his own power. His mind is almost completely fine except for some rough edges because of his personality because he trained himself mentally for so long." And then he tells Izuku, "I will call up Jojo and see what I can do to help. But in the meantime, get some rest, and I will hope to see you tomorrow." And then, the next day, it goes, and Izuku starts his training with Jojo and All Might. Jojo was reluctant at first to let All Might help him, because he doesn't know the secret of One for All. All he knows is All Might's injury. But then, when All Might said that he wanted to help train Izuku, Jojo reluctantly agreed and revised his training regimen for Izuku because he doesn't want All Might to give him a bad name. Let's say that. Anyway, the training goes on for the 10 months. Afterwards, Izuku, who has mastered his stand. His stand, let's get some detail into it. His stand allows him to store power. Sort of electrical-like. It can boost the size of his muscles, increase his strength and speed. But it takes a lot of mental and physical strength to keep it going for long periods of time. And the thing is, something that he noticed about maybe 5 months into the training, when he was sparring with Jojo, and his stand, he noticed that he could see up to 5 seconds into the future when his life depended on it. He discovered that the power to see into the future was so rare among stand users. It's been known that only one in a millennia could ever have that ability. Izuku is shocked and yet very happy for that ability, because seeing the future can actually help in the middle of a fight. The 10 months pass, and Izuku gets One for All. And then he goes to UA for the entrance exam. Jojo, who said that he would give him a offer to UA and see what would happen. But Izuku said, "No, I want to do this on my own. I don't want to just be there because you guys helped me. I want to truly earn my place there." All Might just gets really happy about this because the boy is already acting like a humble hero. And this is where I will leave it off for now. Because, anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and join my new vids, and I hope to see you soon. Anyway, oh yeah, another announcement, I'm not going to be doing any voices anymore, because one of my subscribers said they didn't like my voices, and when you watch this, I want to say, I am sorry if I annoyed you. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and join my future vids. Peace out. Have a nice day.